Well, I wanted to share with you another example of some of the work we're doing with data collection and editing. This is an application running on an Android tablet. It's actually a cross-platform application, which means it would run on an iPad as well. The application is actually pulling information from Esri's new mapping platform, ArcGIS Online. What we've done here is we've actually published a web map which contains a couple of layers. This is actually targeted at water utilities, this particular demo. The information you're looking at is a light grey background or base map with some boundary orange information overlaid on top of that, and then some valve information, some water valve information. That's the point data that you're looking at here. The valve data is actually a shapefile which has been published to ArcGIS Online as a feature service. We've made that an editable layer which can also have attributes attached to it, which we'll demonstrate in a moment. So let's just walk very quickly through the application. In the current mode, you can actually tap on features and get attributes back of that particular feature. There's some boundary information, which is a sewer contact areas. This is actually data being pulled from Wood County in Ohio. The valve data is similar in that there's a little bit more information there, but it's scrollable and you can actually see all of the information related to that specific valve. Let's actually go into edit mode. I'm actually going to pull the window up just slightly to do this. So we've got a button here which allows us to select those layers that are editable. In this case it's valves. We're going to tap one of those valves and you'll actually see a big box which full of attribute information, different to what we just saw a minute ago. This is actually editable information, so we could tap any of those fields and update that data right there. Let's just hit the attachments button just at the bottom here if we can. You'll see the window actually changed, or the pop-up actually changed, to allow us to choose a file to attach. So let's imagine that someone's actually out in the field there looking at this particular valve and they want to attach a picture to this feature. Now this is actually stored in ArcGIS Online. It actually becomes part of this feature service. So let's just tap on choose a file. Actually it's better easy to use my finger. And what we're going to look for are actually image files that are on the device. Now we've already got an image file here of somebody in the field at this particular valve, so let's just submit that. What that submit's doing is actually updating the server, so now we can see we've actually attached a image to this particular feature. Now this could easily be an audio file. It could be a video file as well, as long as it's small. I think under 10 megs is the maximum size of a video file. So let's go out of online mode and let's just tap that feature, see if I can tap the right one. And there's that attached feature. Now remember, again, this is actually updated on the server, so ArcGIS Online itself has been updated with this data. And let's just tap the picture, and there's that picture. So there's the guy in the field, the field worker actually working with that particular valve. So that's good. We've updated that information. It's been centrally stored. So let's imagine we're going into an area where there is no Wi-Fi connectivity, or very poor Wi-Fi connectivity. Let's now go into offline mode. So we actually have got the option here just to load these layers in an offline state. It'll take a little minute to load the layer, since we're actually writing this to the device itself. So there we have it. We've actually got that data now in an offline state. So we're now reading directly from the device. Now you'll notice there's no light grey background layer to this. The base map data is all licensed within Esri's world, so there needs to be a license for any data that's actually stored on the device. In this case it's a TPK, or would be a TPK, which is something generated in ArcGIS 10.1. The application actually, if it found the correct TPK, it would have loaded it. So we have got TPKs loaded here, we just don't have any license data for this particular area of Ohio. So let's just make sure that we're actually still getting information back. I've got to tap this properly. Come on then. There we go. So we're still, even in offline mode, getting all of the attribute data for that particular valve. So let's go ahead and do an edit. So we're going to do valves. We're going to tap this valve image just here, and let's just add one. This is just going to, we'll just add one into the middle here, because just there. So we can fill out the attributes if we wish, but we're not going to. We're just going to OK that. And there's our point that we've added. Now we're in offline mode now, so that information is actually stored on the device. Let's now go into online mode. And the one thing you're going to notice when this map comes up is, and we're loading the base map as well, you can see, is that point isn't there at the minute. Let's go ahead, and what we've done in this is by tapping the edit tab in online mode, there's a button there that says apply offline edit. So what we've given people the option to do here is to choose when they actually update the server with that offline data that they've edited, added, deleted or updated. So let's go ahead and hit that apply offline edits button, and you'll see that feature appeared. So what actually happened there was a request was sent to the server to add that feature to that particular layer, and then it was rendered on the device here. So we've now got that data stored in the back end, and we can continue our work. So thanks for watching.